marching to the beat of a different drum, well, that is the spirit that makes our show great. And in southern Manitoba, we found two guys who are currently hitting it big time by tapping out their own niche in the children's music scene. Don't tell me, a kettle drum?
John Lepke, Trev Schellenberg, thump them together. And you have a hot new kids act, cryptically known as Jon and Trev.
Sheesh, schmummy tomato quiche. Don't you know I don't like tomato? It should be a crime to make that awful slime. But sheesh, schmummy tomato quiche. Woo!
You tell them about the honey festival.
Okay, the honey festival. Kleefeld, you've been there. They have a honey festival every year, and I was asked to put together something for entertainment in the evening. So we said, okay, we'll do something. And I had done something in previous years, and usually ended up being an acoustic blues thing or whatever, and something we could just quickly throw together. So John and I were together, and we thought, well, let's write something silly. It's for the adults, but let's write something silly and see what happens. Kind of a Bare Naked Ladies kind of thing. So we wrote a couple songs, and the kids ended up loving it. And so somebody said, hey, you know, you should be children's entertainers. And we said, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So we went for it. And after that, it's been
How did you come up with the cryptic name?
Jon and Trev.
That was hard.
That was days and days of thinking.
Flipping a coin, going heads, it's
Who's
Trev
first?
and Jon. Tails, it's Jon and Trev.
Thank you very much.
A hard-working duo. During the day, Trev's the one hammering it out in his dad's Kleefeld hardware store. Jon, he picks away at music lessons, and together they compose whatever means to keep their rhythm growing.
What else do you do?
Oh, here's a plug for us.
Oh, okay, go for it.
We write radio jingles. Yeah, we have a production company, and we're doing radio jingles and stuff. We're just getting started in it. So we sold a couple.
Jon and Trev plugged into music the old-fashioned way. Both took music lessons as kids. And then they went on to study music at the Providence College and Seminary in Otterburn.
I met him when he was about this high.
This
high.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were little kids.
Yeah, Bible camp.
Yeah.
Summer camp we met. First song we learned to play together was Johnny Be Good, and we played it all summer.
They've rolled their love of Christian rock music into the band Emerson Stone. Now, while that music may come from their hearts, the beat that's marching them forward just now is one that comes from, well, their hip, chest, and head? Yes, Jon and Trev are snaring it big these days with their homemade drum suit.
Well, why did you ever come up with this idea?
Oh, standing around the hardware store, if there's a dull moment, I'm always with my hands. And I thought, well, you know what would be really neat is if I could hit my hands on my body and make drum sounds. And I knew they're
Natural.
Natural. Well, yeah, I mean, it's extra time. So it's a hardware thing. And so I knew there's technology that could convert electrical impulses into drum sounds. We knew that was out there, so I thought, well, now we just have to come up with a way to make a suit out of it and make it all work.
And you chose overalls?
We chose overalls. We were gonna go with the big workman's farmer overalls, but they got too hot, so we went with the cutaways here. And this has been, yeah, that's really nice. And inside, for the first time, this is the secret, is Velcro. Ooh. Well, that's not actually the secret. That's what hides the triggers. And what they are is actually a buzzer.
Great, okay.
A buzzer, like this. When you hit the buzzer, instead of electrical signals coming in and making it buzz, you hit it, and electrical signals go back the other way.
So this is where you make your secret sounds.
Yeah, yeah. But the sounds aren't actually in here. This is where they start. And they follow all the way through here out to my back pocket.
Whoa,
and
okay.
cleverly hidden beneath this handkerchief. No one's ever figured that one out. Is a cabling which runs to our sounds, which are in that rack over there. Everything we did was really silly because that was our whole intention, just to be goofy. And so we did that, and I guess there's lots of father figure entertainers out there, so we decided to be crazy. Just be nuts.
When I was going to school, well, you're in class and you're doing this, you're out of class, you're doing this, and everyone's like, you're weird. So now, finally, people are saying, hey, like, we're gonna come watch you do this. We're gonna actually pay to come watch you do this.
The kids' expressions, when you can make them laugh, and they're just having fun, they're involved in the show, that is the best. It doesn't get any better than that.
Yes, John and Trev are definitely on a roll. And who knows where it will end? There's a good chance these guys could beat their way to the top.
I got a van painted by bits of Van Gogh. Yeah, I like to drive down the street to and fro. I got a van painted by bits of Van